Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Beautiful day. Thought yesterday was beautiful, but today is even better. High in the 50s today. Man, I think it's full spring, but definitely going to enjoy it. Today I'm going to say, don't let your mind win, man. Yesterday I was talking about positivity and force feeding positivity, and I said a lot about how powerful your brain is. And yesterday, I ended up having a massive panic attack. I was trying to fast for as long as I could. I made it 18 hours. I now know I have to eat because I will have a fucking panic attack. And hey, I'm not too proud of a man or too much of a tough guy to admit that I struggle with that shit. I do. I've been struggling with anxiety for years now. It's probably from drugs. It's probably from traumas of my past. I try for the last 6 years to work through that shit and sort it out. I tried to forgive, forget, keep moving on, but shit still lingers back there. And hey, I'm thinking about getting a fucking therapist for myself. I don't know, but my wife's kind of like my therapist, and I don't always want to put all that shit on her, but I fucking love her. She's great. Finding a partner that doesn't make you feel like you're weak or like, you're an asshole because you're going through shit is definitely key. I know everybody else struggles with it, especially the tough guys. Tough guys struggle with anxiety the most, if you ask me. My dad, he was a tough guy. I fucking am a tough guy. I did a lot of tough physical things in my life. And on this journey, you can even hear David Goggins talk about, having anxiety and struggling and fighting through every single day. He's the hardest man in the world. So, again, don't be too proud to say that you're struggling, man, because getting it out, just talking about it to anyone who's willing to listen, anybody that cares, is a good thing. If you're worried, and that's where a lot of also my anxiety comes from, worry. We're gonna have enough money, we're gonna make it through this shit. And this place isn't mine. This is just, I live here and work here, but I worry. I worry and I worry and I worry, and that shit builds up and builds up and builds up. So, hey, don't let your mind win, man. I had to fight through that shit yesterday. It was one of the worst anxiety attacks I ever had. And I'm telling you right now, talking about it, it makes it better. Again, don't think you're too tough. Don't try to channel it down. Don't try to, beat it down, because it's gonna come back, and it might come back in different ways. You might be really angry. That stems from anxiety. Sorry to say, but you gotta work on your shit. You gotta get through it, and you gotta keep fighting every day. And again, I'll say it for the third time, don't be too proud to admit that you're going through shit. Have an awesome day. Kick this day's ass. Let's go!